shouldn't be here. They warned me about this place, but I guess I'm desperate. Poker in Taiwan is illegal. I don't want to go to jail, especially in a foreign country. I'm only here for a week. I'm trying to make some quick cash and get out. The only people willing to gamble for $10,000 are in these underground games. The ones that Kitty warned me about. They said if things go south, I should bribe my way out. There's something off about this game. The big blind's $10, but everyone's opening to $200. A player starts speaking Chinese at me. I have no fucking clue what he's saying. One girl speaks English and explains I owe 30 now and every time I'm on the dealer position. She says they're playing a side game. If you win a hand on the small blind, you win the stack of chips that build up on the button. Well here, it's World War III for that dead money. I've got a quarter of the chips that the rest of the players have. I don't have the bankroll to play this game. I head to the other table and sit down with the $3,000 I brought over. Never in my entire life have I seen a player show a 4 and then call a raise to 100. The alcohol has rewired his brain, put him on a big baccarat table, and now he's looking for a natural 9. As I'm watching this play out, I put a target on his head. I start raising him every chance I get. Hitting top pair against this guy is like pulling tickets out of a broken arcade game. The money just keeps coming in. But like every other machine, he eventually runs out of tickets. I decided to quit too, stay out of trouble for now. The next underground game is so private. A van came to pick me up at a fake address they sent to take me to the actual location.
Do I come with you?
I invited the only other American I know who would take the risk with me, Dan Cates, aka Jungleman.
What's up? Nice to see you. Yeah. I would say the thing about these games is people just don't play the blinds like that. Like it sounds friendly because it's smaller blinds, but people just open raise to a bunch of like 5x, 6x, 7x, 10x.
Well, whatever.
Oh, another friend coming? No, just him. Yeah, 2. Yeah, young. Let me see.
I am not supposed to be here. But since I am, let's play some cards. Jungleman buys in for $10,000. I have 3.5. I can't get the words out of my head. Just bribe them? What if they don't speak English? How much do I give them? But once the cards are dealt, the thought just leaves my head.
Bullshit, JUNGLEMAN.
They're playing the small blind game for $30 each hand. This game is just as wild as the last room. When you flop a set here, it's worth thousands of dollars. By the look in his eye, I know he's about to strike. There's $4,000 in the pot.
This hand's pre-flop. No good. Because now I'm in trouble.
Jungleman makes the call. He called 150 on the flop in a 4-way pot without a spade. They're straight playing bingo with $10,000 in their stack. I said we were playing a small blind game, It actually took us a minute to realize we're not. We're playing what they call the sushi game. You have to win 2 out of 3 hands in these specific positions to win the money on the button. This guy won the last hand, and now there's $900 sitting in front of him. All that money is his, if he wins this hand. It's a hand you love to see, but hate to play. There's a raise to 90. One call, and he re-raises to $460. I only have 2 words left to say about it.
All in.
He's in the tank, which means I have the best hand. I remember the late Doyle Brunson once said, "A good player is always aware of the pot odds." Eventually, he makes the call.
Call?
Yes.
Oh, caller.
Queens? Are you serious? Or did you accidentally step into a vortex to an alternate dimension where Queens isn't the fucking nuts? Seriously, did someone Sharpie slow roll on my forehead? If I wanted to bet $6,000 as a 2% underdog, I'd bet an NBA game. But here we go. Here they tossed a card to the player who was behind to let them get the ultimate sweat. We're looking for the shape of an ace. Or a Broadway card for a sweat? Let's go! All my big wins on this channel are me getting lucky, and I don't care. I'm taking this $6,000 stack and putting it all on the table for the final underground game. The sketchiest part of this week has been passing money. All these games run on credit. I left this night with $0 in my pocket, and they promised they'd pay in 2 days, but what if they didn't? What would I do? What could I do? The host of this final game knew my channel, so they told me ahead of time, absolutely no filming. I'm sorry. We're in for $6,000 and Jungle is in for 10. Up until now, I had played it safe. There's legal tournaments across the city, and the fundamental truth about every game, the players are putting on a spectacular showing. Of terrible decisions. Like for instance, there's a 3-way all-in for $1,000, and I'm thinking aces and kings. But then seeing aces and 9-7 high. If I was here another 2 months, I'd play here and grind it out. A few $100s a day, but I don't have that kind of time. The game is 10-handed. We're a bunch of strangers playing on someone's dining room table, and there's more Gucci hats than I could count. As Jungleman and I sit down, there's a $5,000 3-way all-in pot, jacks versus nines versus queen 8 suited. There's no question that I'm in the most profitable game in the city. But I could still fuck this up. I have ace king of spades and there's a raise to $60. The guy to my right smokes a cigarette every 15 minutes, so when he's here, he's calling. I re-raise to $250. They both make the call. I've been so patient waiting for this moment, and I'm not gonna do some small C bet. I bet $460, and they both match my bet. Great turn. If they have something better than top pair, top kicker, then I'll just go work it in and out when I get back.
What can I get for you?
I bet 1,000, and they both call. Just no club. I can't celebrate yet. They could have ace queen, ace 7, ace 5, but maybe I can get value from worse. Actually, I'm gonna bet half pot, just 2,400. No, I can't bet. They flip over ace jack and 6-5 of clubs. We rake in that $4,000 and think to ourselves, we could play a $20,000 hand tonight. You see, there's a player here. Let's call him Leslie to protect his identity. Leslie's so loaded, he'll play king 3 offsuit from any position. Jungleman has pocket jacks and raises to 75. Leslie and 4 others make the call. Jungle flops a set. He checks to Leslie, who bets 250, and he re-raises to 900. Leslie thinks forever and then makes the call. There's $3,000 in the middle, and bang! Turn completes the flush. But Jungleman continues betting for 1,500, and Leslie again makes the call. River does not pair the board. Jungle is one of the most comfortable high-stakes poker players in the world without a shred of fear. He value bets for 2,600. There's over 7,000 in the pot. And Leslie jams for $10,000. This is so gross. It's always the nuts. I'm so sure he has a flush. Jungleman goes back and forth and back and forth. Jungleman calls. Leslie shows. Jack 10. No spades. Whoa. Jungleman wins a $20,000 pot.
Jungle, you sure you want to go?
You sure you want to leave this game? I didn't even put it in
Play for one more round.
That's one of the wildest hands I've ever seen. You're taking a risk by playing underground, but man are the games good. I left Taiwan the next day, and it took a week, but we got paid out for $28,000. I enjoy finding the most amateur games across the world, doing everything I can to fit in, and then blowing up my cover by posting a YouTube video about it. Check out what happened when I went undercover in Las Vegas.